This video provides a brief demonstration of the UKOER3 Programme Evaluation Toolkit. The homepage of the OER Synthesis and Evaluation Wiki provides a link to the toolkit at the top of the navigation bar on the right-hand side of the screen. Once you are on the toolkit page, it's useful to use the arrow at the top to expand the page and remove the navigation bar. The toolkit is made up of three elements. The first section is at the top of the page in the blue boxes. Here you can access information and resources to support project evaluation activities. We've developed some of these materials specifically for the programme, as well as collating materials available elsewhere. One of the pages provides a description of the evaluation buddying approach we're adopting and identifies activities that you could collaborate on and the advantages that this approach can offer. The second section provides interactive tools to guide you through our evaluation and synthesis framework. This provides an opportunity for projects to submit findings, observations and links to evidence, and also feeds this back to projects for inclusion in your project reporting mechanisms. I'll come back to this section in a moment. The third element of the toolkit provides examples of evaluation materials, instruments and reports from other UKOER projects. This allows projects to see the approaches that others have taken to evaluation, to reuse or repurpose some of their instruments, and also to look at their findings and evidence to support these. Let's take a closer look at the interactive tool. Over the past 3 years, we've developed a synthesis and evaluation framework which highlights the key focus areas for the programme and identifies the kind of evaluation questions the programme is investigating. It can appear to be somewhat complex and unwieldy, so we've developed 2 ways to engage with this. The first is on the left, is through the key focus areas of the framework, and the second on the right is through the UKOER3 programme themes. You can use either of these or a combination of them. Both routes utilise the same underlying mechanism to record your findings, observation and evidence, a series of Google Forms and spreadsheets. We've looked at your evaluation questions and have mapped them to our key focus areas. But if you think you have questions which don't fit these, then we've also included a form that you can use to fill this in. The key focus area route is useful if you're familiar with the key focus areas of our framework and what they include. Each area has an individual wiki page which identifies specific issues and aspects that the programme is investigating. These areas are culture and practice, releasing and using OERs, processes for sustainability, and impact and benefits. Many projects are investigating issues around culture and practice change for a variety of different stakeholders. If we click on the Supporting Practice Change link here, we're taken to a form. This form provides an opportunity to reframe or record your own project-specific evaluation questions and may prompt you to reconsider if these questions have changed as your work has progressed. You'll be able to enter findings and observations, identify any evidence you have or expect to gather. You can also provide links to outputs as they emerge. We would like you to complete the forms that are most appropriate to the issues being investigated by your project. We do not anticipate that a project will fill in every form. If you fill in your project name and email address here, you will receive a copy of whatever you input. This can then be incorporated into your interim or final reports. As you prepare to write your interim reports, these forms offer an opportunity to reflect on the key focus areas, think about what you've already found out and what you need to do to gather further evidence around these issues. Towards the end of the project, the forms present a way to gather your findings and evidence that feeds into programme synthesis and informs your final reports. We'll close this form for now and return to the main evaluation toolkit page. The Key Themes route offers a more visual approach where you can explore the themes of the UKOER3 programme and drill down nodes on a Spicy Nodes mind map to find the specific issues and aspects that relate to the themes you're investigating. These nodes lead to the same Google Forms we've just looked at. We've produced a guide to using the Spicy Nodes map, but we'll provide a quick demonstration of this now. This method uses a Flash tool, but if you can't use Flash, we also provide a wiki page route into the themes through this link here. Once you are on the Themes node map, you can select the themes that you identified during the bidding process. Let's say you identified Theme D as one of the themes you are addressing. Clicking on the blue button takes you to the map for this theme. The theme is broken down into two sub-themes. We will be looking at the Drawing on Student-Produced Materials node. Within this node, we've identified areas that projects are likely to address. If you use the Next button down here, you are taken through each node in turn. This can be a useful method to make sure you don't miss a node. Not all nodes will be relevant for all projects, so you could just click on the nodes of interest to you. As you can see, each node presents a button which will open the appropriate form to allow you to submit your findings. This is the form for supporting practice change. It follows the same format as the previous form. Once you've completed and submitted the form, return to the Spicy Nodes map. Again, clicking on the Next button will take you to the next node. You may decide you have nothing to say about stakeholder practices at present, what the impact of release and development and reuse is on the practice of your stakeholders. So you could move on to the Next button. This question is around the means you've used to make your OERs available to your stakeholder group. We hope that you will investigate the tools and have a go, and that you will find this toolkit useful for your work, but we would welcome any feedback to help us refine the tool in future. Thanks for listening.